Alright, so we back with more of this whole Breakfast Club crash out hosted by Jess Hilarious. And look, if you missed the first part where I broke down exactly how we arrived to this place between Corey, Holcomb taking shots at her feeling a type of way, going on IG Live, crashing out. Then she pulled up to the Breakfast Club, told Envy and Charlamagne exactly how she feel. And now, this is the moment we all been waiting for, people. Loren Lorosa is in the room and her and Jess is about to talk it out live in front of everybody. Exactly what Jess's whole issue is with her and where everything is going to go from here. Let's check this out.
You are watching a master at work.
The kid's back!
Went crazy on Instagram last night.
And I knew the live would upset. You know, Charlamagne, you don't get upset, whatever. But I knew that it would upset Envy. I knew it would upset Loren. That's why you closed the elevator this morning.
That was crazy. Now, why would you do that, Loren?
I know. I just
I wanted to. They pulled up at the same time.
At the same time where we parked, and she was in front of me.
She saw Jess. She didn't know what Jess was on, so she rushed to the elevator. She hit the button. You remember when Q was on Juice and he thought Jess was behind him?
I hit the button one time, and this was.
That's funny, yo. She seen Jess after that IG rant. It was like, yo, I ain't trying to engage with that energy right now. I don't know what type of time when this Baltimore chick is on. Yo, that's wild. That's funny. They pulled up at the exact same time after that too. That's wild.
That's why
I heard the button though.
I felt like I didn't know what to say to you because I was so thrown off by parts of that live yesterday. I'm like,
oh, it was true. This ain't just a joke. She really did try to hit the elevator button to get up out of there so she don't gotta be in the same space as her. Oh, yo, nah, this is real drama. Hold up, people.
Like, bro, we be talking at least enough. Like, we don't gotta be friends outside of here. But I feel like I've always said to you off air, whenever things have happened, we've had conversations about a lot of different things. Let's talk. Call me. What's up? What's the issue? What's going on?
The issue is the whole narrative. Like, I understand F the comments and F the people and all that. But it's not all about them. It's how I'm feeling too. What if I'm feeling the same way the people feel? You know what I'm saying? So what? Because niggas online feel a certain way. I feel the same way they feel about it.
Call me and curse me out. Call in me and curse them out. Yes, you do.
Yes, like okay. I've done that. You know what I mean?
There's a bigger issue sometimes too, because I feel like, all right, you'll call him, you'll cuss him out. We might talk about different situations. But I think a lot of times, if there's an issue for real, and then it don't be no movement in here, it's like there's an issue outside and then there's no movement in here. And then we just all in here like he ha. Like, you're doing a lot of it right now. You're laughing and joking, but for real, you know that she's up here crying. Nothing about that is funny. Like, there's real issues and real problems and we don't really get to the gist of it.
Ever. I want the record to show I see Jess cry a lot. So
it doesn't matter if you see her cry 1,000 times.
It's talking about
you know what? I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm not talking to y'all. See, because when I try to be serious and talk, you see what I'm saying? You see how they do me?
What I'm saying is that I think at this moment, because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we going.
Sometimes you need a Charlamagne to break up the energy a little bit because it is kind of like, this is weird. This is crazy.
We here and we together, so we got to figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
what part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like, it's not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so
let's get into it.
So the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay. Because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay.
Right.
But I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better as the two women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one of us.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you saying that.
And that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room, or EP.
I never ever heard that.
Because
you've pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen. I have said, hush, shut up. Like, yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already got the job. Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not. It's four voices. Three of
One thing I noticed that she keeps saying is like, I already got the job. And it's like, just yes, you already have the job. And to be fair to you, Charlemagne and Envy don't feel like they have to keep competing, but they do, right? And that's what keeps them in their position. They don't just say, I already got the job at the Breakfast Club, so now I shouldn't have to continue to give everything I got to the situation, because they're still Hot 97. They're still competitors. You have to have that fire.
very opinionated. You know what I mean? Me, you, and Charlemagne. I'm not saying Envy don't got no opinion, but he don't jump in every single time there's dead air. You know what I'm saying? When you overtalk, and it's like the only time you can quiet.
Yikes! Oh man, that's terrible. In a sense, like, yo, you overtalk on a radio show on the air. You overtalk. It means like, yo, you sucking up all the air in the room. But oh man, damn.
Down as somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown ass woman.
And I understand you could have said that on air right then and there, or right after when you say you put me in the office. You never put me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you.
Okay.
Ever. And I did I not? Our first conversation, I said, if I ever have an issue with you, I'm gonna handle it in a way where we can get through a conversation, because we grown, and regardless, you don't gotta love me, you don't gotta like me, but we here together. I'm here.
And listen, like I said earlier, the internet loves mess.
Yes, you are here.
And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit women against each other.
And you're here because of an opportunity that I extended.
Regardless,
like, that's no. I'm not sitting here like you don't deserve to be here. I'm not sitting here like you're not here. You're not going anywhere. That's not.
Let's be clear. That was a shot. Like, you're sitting here because of an opportunity I extended. You know, that's like thinly veiled. Like, yo, I gave you help. I gave you a hand type of thing. Like, I gave you a handout type of thing. Yeah, you gotta catch shit like that. Shit like that. You know what I mean? That's a little shot, she said.
First and foremost, let's get that. It may be my delivery or whatever. But yeah, you are here. I ain't never say you shouldn't be here. I said from the whole jump, yeah, Shorty do the job. Great. She's amazing. That's why I want it to be her segment. I
think y'all can work very well together. And once again, you got to stop letting the internet pit y'all against each other. I know the internet has created a narrative, Loren versus Jess, Jess versus Loren.
But that's what it is.
And that's what I'm trying to say is the internet is there. We see it. None of us can ignore it. I saw that Corey thing a week ago. It didn't say nothing about it.
Y'all clear up everything else. Nobody want to clear up that I'm not doing that. I don't like you, or I'm hating on a.
They say I'm gay. I came up here and said I don't suck no pee-pee. That's true, though.
That's different now. Come on.
The last time I attempted to do that, Jess, it went so bad that I said I wasn't going to do it again.
Attempted to do what?
I don't dislike you. You don't dislike me. The day you came back. That's what my intentions was. And we talked about
that was different. The way when I did come back, Loren, you have to admit that ish was crazy. The way we had a setup, we had something going, we had a whole nother plan. It went left. You came in here and it's like you did something totally different. The first thing that you spoke to was the things in the comments.
I feel like we're having a behind the scenes meeting on air, which is kind of cool. But let's go to commercial or something, and then come back.
Well, the whole thing is we need a resolution, bro. We'll take some phone calls, but like I'm resolution based and not argument based, so let's resolve
shut
this.
Up. You're the number one beige raised person. You ain't never come up with a resolution, a solution in your life. Cut it out.
Well, I just want to say, Jess, what you feeling, we feel it together. And when the other thing happened that I called you about, I said that to you.
What was the other thing? Oh, you don't want to say
the academics thing. And I want you to know, I responded
to me. It's just lead.
I responded to that on.
Yeah, for them to be public figures, these women are doing a poor job at separating the personal from the internet profile. Like, people always gonna have comments, people always gonna have things, and if y'all just getting y'all feet wet in this thing like this on one of the largest platforms of hip hop culture, y'all gotta get used to this. Y'all gonna get knocked around quite a bit. Your name gonna get dragged through the dirt. Can't be thin skinned. You gotta get used to this. This ain't cool.
on Twitter. I didn't send it to you. I didn't feel like I had to, but I did. But I called you about it.
The comments. Stop listening to the comments.
Let me talk.
In real life, we love everybody. Y'all love each other. This can work.
It will work. It will work. What I'm saying, no, because this
is what I'm saying. Don't let me.
I'm joking. From making it a topic, and now it's a problem because we're talking about
exactly. What I'm saying is that this will work, but sometimes this might have to happen, and it's happening with love. Because when I saw Jess crying, I came in here because I care about. You have to be okay for all of this to be okay. And I'm a producer at the end of the day. You my talent. We gonna be straight. Everything's gonna be fine.
Let's take some calls and then we'll come right back. 800-585-1051. If you want to talk, you want to discuss. Of course, Lauren's here, Jess here, I'm here, Charlemagne's here. Let's have a conversation.
We're queer.
All right. Yeah, this queer.
Good song, Brad. Finally, some production up here. Stop acting like this is a goddamn high school. Okay, that is the one thing Jess said that's absolutely true. Y'all run this thing like a mother effing high school.
You smoke crack, don't
you? If you need me to be Joe Clark, I will be Joe Clark.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Somebody get him a bat.
All of this during Women's History Month. Come on, this is a shame. Get it together, women. Y'all are sitting there. Listen, look at this. Look at it like this. We have two women who are sitting there arguing in front of two men about how there should be one woman in a certain position in a certain place because it's causing too much confusion having this second woman around. In front of two men, they're having this argument. Like, y'all gotta relax, bro. Y'all gotta relax. I don't know, maybe just going through some type of postpartum depression or something. I don't know. Go figure. But this ain't cool, bro. Like, it could have been handled much cleaner, much better. And now everybody gonna be watching for every little thing, cause y'all done shown the cracks that all right, if the comments go too hard, it's gonna get to y'all. That shit was weak. What y'all think, man? Like, look, at the end of the day, use this as an example in your own life. Don't let other people come in and their energy or the way people love them or favor them disturb your energy. Like, no, continue to do you, be you. It happens to everybody. We've all come around people and a star come around, and that person is just the star in that room and the star in that situation. And you gotta live with that. Like, damn, everybody love this dude, but at the end of the day, that shouldn't make your light dim at all. And you gotta have that fire in you at all times. Like, one thing that stands out to me is she keeps saying, "Oh, I already got the job. I won the job." But it don't stop. The hustle don't stop. The grind don't quit. Like, now you gotta hustle harder, grind even more. Charlemagne out here dropping all type of books. Envy was running out here doing all type of scams. Like, they don't stop. You gotta keep hustling. Don't think because you in position you straight. Stay hungry. Stay focused. It's my word to you. Word of the day to y'all, man. Bandana B. Till later. Y'all get in the comments, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. I'm gone.